So adrenaline, it arouses the nerve. It's arousal, not desire. It's, oh, I gotta run. It's like the lion coming to me. Oh, arouse me. I gotta run. Okay, that's what it is. But we we mistake it for sexual desire. Okay, or romantic desire. Adrenaline is released when you experience fear. Why would I choose a man who I'm afraid of? Okay, excitement, novelty, risk. Uncertainty. It causes a faster heartbeat, shallow breathing, heightened attention, increased dopamine, and sharpened memory. Because you want to remember not to get in that situation again. Your body enters a state of high activation. Well, femininity is the surrender. Action is the masculine. So if a woman gets called to act by interacting with a man and not surrender, then that's pulling in her masculine, her ability to protect herself, not her feminine, her ability to surrender to herself. You see, it pulls out the wrong part of the soul, the wrong part of the woman when adrenaline is released when a woman interacts with a man. So the brain labels arousal after the fact. The brain often asks, why do I feel this way? And then assigns a cause based on what's nearby. So if a person is present during adrenaline, the feelings get attached to them. The brain labels the intensity as attraction, mistakenly. Because when our subconscious, our shadow has wounds, it lies to us constantly. Like about 8 years ago, when I was, just right after I started healing from my trauma, I had an argument with my youngest daughter, and I needed to apologize, and I was having a really hard time doing it. But by that point, I had figured out how to interact with my soul, so I could ask myself, my subconscious, my shadow, my wounds, what's going on? So I did, and this is what I heard. You believe that if you apologize to your loved ones, they will leave you. I'm like, they will leave me? I'm like, that's not logical. That's a wound. Inverted wisdom, not logical. Attracted to a vigilante killer in jail, not logical, right? Okay, so then once I saw that, I turned it into wisdom. If I apologize, my loved ones will want to stay because I'm a healthy human being and everyone makes mistakes, right? I called, I apologized, everything was great. And I didn't have to learn that lesson again. And after that, apologies came out of my mouth much more easily. Okay, so this is called misattribution of arousal, a well-studied effect in psychology. Misattribution, it's wrong, okay? Classic example, people crossing a scary bridge rate someone as more attractive than people on a calm bridge. Maybe they're attracted to them because they think they might be able to help them save their life. Now, in that video, we saw her, oh, he can protect me. She's like on that bridge. Seeing a guy shoot someone, scared of all the other men. Oh, he'll stand up. I'll stand next to him because then he'll protect me from all the other men. Whether he'll rape me or not, she doesn't even think about. It's like a split-second decision. It's short-term thinking. There's no long-term thought into why am I sexually attracted to a killer, a vigilante who's now going to spend the rest of his life in prison. Oh, yeah, a lot of women write letters to men in prison, especially killers and rapists, and send them naked pictures and then want to marry them. We'll have a video from Joe Rogan in a minute about that, okay? It's like, whoa, I know people like that, okay? I've met women like that, women who had, extreme sexual trauma as a child, like trauma that her dad repeatedly raped her, her mom held her down, and she would listen to crime shows constantly because we attract what we are, and she hadn't processed her trauma. So the attraction to the crime shows is showing her herself. Adrenaline increases dopamine, the bonding chemical. Adrenaline stimulates dopamine pathways, creates motivation, heightens focus, produces craving, reinforces memory. I mean, that all sounds pretty smart for the body to do if I'm releasing adrenaline in a healthy, fearful situation, like a lion is approaching me or someone has a gun and is trying to get me. But using this and mistaking it for sexual attraction would make it more likely for women to get raped, not less likely.